Welcome to another video, and here we have a little Mugo. Hello Zebs. That's the Bengal in the background. He's quite vocal. Yeah, it's a fabulous tree, and I haven't done anything to it apart from put it in this. It's a bit gory Chinese pot, I suppose. If you look in there, there's a few branches at the back there. This one here needs taking off. But all in all, I bought it like this, and all I did was reposition it and then put it in this pot. And I haven't done anything to it since. I haven't fed it, I haven't done nothing, I haven't pruned it, and I've had it over a year now. It's taken on quite a bit of growth. You can see the old needles. So yeah, I think we'll have a clear up, clean it all out, and then we'll have another examination and see what's happening in there. Here it is, all cleaned up. Got rid of all the dead needles, as you can see. So I love this tree. I think it's one of these that you feel almost like you don't want to do anything to it, because all but the angle I planted it at, it looks pretty good. So I haven't done nothing to it. It was bought like this. And trees like this don't often come along. Now I think I am going to chop one bit, just one bit. If I can do that and grow the tree on, it's quite remarkable really, because you don't come across trees where you just cut one bit off and a little bit of wire and that's it, set for life. I say set for life, things do change, but certainly for the next decade I think it will stay as it is. So the branch I'm thinking of taking off, it's not actually the branch, it's an extension. It's this part here, I don't know if you can see in here. So this lower branch, it's hard to see because there's a part that drops down, but this bit in there. So I think if I can get in there, it's difficult with, I'm going to use scissors, take the end off first, and then get some loppers in. So that's gone. So what's that given us? Okay, what it's given us is this. Is all one bottom pad. Okay. So I put some wire on it, and you can see already, you can see the definitive gap on that. I've wired it loosely around the trunk because I don't want it scarring the trunk, the wire. I've used overly sized wire as well. So for you guys out there that are very particular on the size of wire, I know, I think this is a 5.5 mil. It's thick, very thick, but I use it because it doesn't scar, it doesn't cut in as much. It's very awkward to work with, but and it does hold. I can leave this wire on for a long time. It will graze the bark, but it won't cut into the bark. It's too thick. I've got a good year, maybe 2 years of leaving this on. You can see it's quite loose around that internode. That separation there, I've done it very loose because what you don't want is any scarring around a junction, because the junctions get fat as it is. So you don't want to be encouraging any more growth that you don't want. So yeah, all in all, that's pretty good. So I just got the middle branches to do. I'm going to bring these two down. You've got a further back one, and then this one slightly to the front, and then I shall probably leave that one for a minute. Yeah, we'll just see how it goes. But yeah, you can see, I mean, that's taking me what? I suppose it's taking me 10 minutes. It was tricky to get that wire in there. As you say, it's thick old wire. It took some work in, and also didn't want to damage any buds that could be potentially used. So yeah, pretty good so far. Right, I'll wire up these two, and then we'll come back and see what it looks like. That was a lot easier. Okay, these two are wired now, so I'll bring them down, corkscrew them. I want this one out the front. I might actually cut that one a little bit short. I don't need all that wire on. It's only just to direct it. Very gentle. Very gentle. Okay. And then the one at the back. Bring it down. Very good. Right, we'll have a bit of a clear out. I say I use this thick wire. I did catch a few needles. Tried my best not to snag any. I do want to leave quite a few on. Clear it all out. I think it's just this one here. We strip a couple of needles off the beginnings. And we'll just bring this one just so he's kind of in a reasonable position. So I'm not worried at the minute on shaping these branches, giving it bends and what not. So I think that will come next year. The main thing was to get this bottom branch set. And obviously this one's balanced it out. It's a bit of a handlebar setup. It is above it, but it's a bit of a yin and a yang, that one. He drops down. It's not, you can hide things like that with a handlebar effect. It's not to say this branch is going to stay. In an ideal world it probably won't, because you can see already it's started to swell on this point, and what you end up with is a bit of inverse taper. But we could gin this one later on, make a bit of a feature out of it. The back one, it's not overly big, but again, we've got 3 points here. It's not ideal, but at the minute I think we can get away with it. As I say, I don't want to encourage too much inverse taper, but to be honest, this tree's already lent me a few gifts with the way that it's naturally grown. So I think all in all it's not bad. It's not bad at all, really. Pretty good. This branch does need to be brought down though, doesn't it? Looking at it, it does. I might do that one. I'll do this one and this front one, and then I'll come back. Wiring's all done. I'm opening up this try at the top. It's a 3 split. Obviously this is the apex, but this would be a nice forward branch, and it will probably blend in with the apex as it grows next year. But yeah, I think it's not a bad shape. It's a bit windswept looking, so to speak. I wanted to bring this one down a little bit more, but I think what I will do is, we don't need that one. We don't need that because we've got lots of buds on top here. And all this one would have done was just extended it, and we would have lost that typical triangular shape. But yeah, I think, well, you can see what I've taken off. See the scaffold tubing I've been using. So yeah, I mean, fair bit. But as I say, I mean, I don't come across trees like this very often. I've got a lot of trees, and hardly any of them end up like that. With minimal work, really. I mean, it's got a lovely shape already, and all I've taken off is that. Obviously that extension on that lower branch, that one that was coming down, I was going to keep it. Actually, he was going up, he was on there, but it was more like that angle. Yeah, I think all in all, not a bad result. Okay, so yeah, one Mugo pine. I've got another one. In fact, I got 3. I didn't realise I had 3. I've got another one which I'm going to work on tomorrow. I'm doing loads of videos because the weather is absolutely atrocious. It's rained non-stop for, well, it's got to be 4 days now. So, and there is lots to do. It's that busy time of the year, especially with pines. So I'll pull in that other Mugo. I'll do that one tomorrow. If I remember rightly, it's a bit bigger, a bit bushier. Oh, I can't remember. I haven't done anything to it, I don't think. Well, I haven't. I think all I did was put it into a pot. And yeah, it's just sat on the bench. So, but yeah, I'll have a go at that tomorrow night. And yeah, I think it's going to be a few videos of pines, to be fair. But it's the time of year. This has been a bit of a fun game. I've enjoyed this one. I like doing things like this. And say it's never going to win any prizes. Well, you never know. One day, give it another 800 years. I certainly won't be around. Right, so yeah, thank you very much for watching.